this one across the 35. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over. But he ended up finding another receiver.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs.
Here we go now.
They'll set up to throw, and that will be incomplete as well.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Push his way forward to about the 32. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Slot man moves right. And he'll give it here to his running back. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back at the 33. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Now a play fake here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a long face and uphill battle here on 3rd and long. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. Sua Cravens with a pick. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they get him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
A first update now from Cincinnati. And the Bengals out to the early advantage. Jacoby Brissett, a first-quarter touchdown pass in that one. They go play action here on first down. Being chased out left. Now he's going to... And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 35. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 44 yards. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he carries this one all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
A good run on first down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
2nd quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that
really
he can.
think about it, you gotta guard
into
him.
a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage. What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. it now out of the gun. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So the offense has it 1st and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
There's Von Miller, you know. That's...
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he is knocked down from the side. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we set the kicks away. Set to return. This is Brandon Cooks. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard. And the Ravens taking the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 39. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
They'll drop to throw. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
A second quarter score from down in Houston. And the Jags, they're out to an early lead there. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Back to throw. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up third down. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
My bad.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Here we go now.
He'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
They run the counter now on first down. And he's into the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Redskins have taken the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field.
I'm not even paying attention. This nigga needs to keep it open. Oh, boy. Crazy.
All right, now look at this.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And an alley to run. And avoids the contact by sliding. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give them 17 on that pickup. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Here we go now. Over.
Back to throw now on first down. And he rifles one incomplete. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Score from around the league, meanwhile, up in Cleveland. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there.
Well, there's your first ROI
ROI, right? Return on investment of their first-round pick. His first NFL sack, I know they want him to be an impact player right out of the gate.
A lot of pressure to put on a young man, but I think you agree he has the ability to deliver on it.
And he just did. Probably the first of many sacks in a long career.
Now let's go. Leopard. Gone.
Back to throw here. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up fourth down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And an alley to run.
That's crazy.
And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
That's crazy.
Hurry up, here we go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
You don't like our chances here. He's hitting one play like that. Jeez. Madden really built me on that one.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Now, you folks don't know what you're missing. Missing Larry Ridley. Ready to get back, though, to this Week 2 matchup. Let's get to it. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And to give this time to the tailback. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Now back to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation, let him sneak his way across, coming back underneath, put it in his hands, let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route. Steps away to his left. And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
I'm definitely taking.
And that'll set him back 5.
I like that.
So we've got a 2nd and 5.
All right, here we go.
The slot man in motion right. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
So following the run, we'll see what they do here on 3rd down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll set up a throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. 2nd down now after the pass completion. On play action, they'll throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Leonard Floyd in there to drop him for a loss on the play. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on here to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A great return there of 22 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. A third quarter score now from MetLife Stadium. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. Now they'll run it on the toss. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. He'll drop to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Taking the check down.
Back now in Baltimore.
No, never, bro. This year.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They'll look to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back in the 46.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. The Redskins on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. And now here's a carry heading left. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That's one of the few times they've been able to contain him. He's had a heck of a game, and maybe he's getting a little bit tired from how many times he's carried the ball. But I always think back to what all those old coaches said. The ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now a handoff as they run left side. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold them to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Looking to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They're going to look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another 1st down. Fresh set of downs here. And he'll give it here to his running back. Room to run inside the 40. And a cutback right side. All the way for Ravens touchdown. A big play there.
His first touchdown of the new season. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
That makes in the run game a little bit. Oh, that's bad.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. This will be fielded at the 6. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And again this time to the tailback. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this.
Good shit, bro. How is that not a pick? Rob Miller, eh?
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
That's crazy, man.
All right, here we go. 3 All right, now, look at 56.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now they'll run it on the toss. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those.
But it's about whether or not we can tackle it. That's what it comes down to, really. These niggas don't stop these, man. It's crazy. That's crazy stuff.
Here we go now.
Can we make a slow defense?
Buying time to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
All right, now, look at 56. Look at 56.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
You know what I'm saying? I got home hitters. You're going to try to run it, and it's not going to work. That's what's going to happen, bro.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Make a play, fellas. Make a play, fellas.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Redskins go for it, but it doesn't pan out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
Well, timeout on their side here. In fact, a lot going against them. They do have a small glimmer of hope.
No one likes to play extra football. They want to go for the win right now.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the
Let's
field.
go,
He's got it
Brandon.
at the 15.
Good
Give
game,
him a
though.
gain of 37.
Good game, man.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the
Usually
Redskin
there's no
defense.
right?
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Really conservative. There's usually one winner. You gotta make stops.
So they're operating in the red zone.
Gotta make stops in key moments.
Then he'll give it here to his running back. And he stopped immediately there. The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10.
I'm bad at field. I can hit this. I can do it.
And to give this time to the tailback. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
He has no time off. Can I get the 2 seconds? I'm gonna put it to 8. We in good shape.
The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
Could run the play.
Back there, now, Patriot, Blue 90.
Look at him with time, dude. I'm just not gonna run the play. I don't want no bullshit, you know what I mean?
That's going to set him back 5 yards. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. They have gone to the 4th quarter, by the way, in that game in Cleveland. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there.
Well,
a win would be their first of the young season.
At least I get the ball, you know? I'm like,
so a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game.
Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now.
I wanted some overtime, you know?
Time running out here on the play clock.
All right, now, look at 56.
What? Oh, I put the free throw.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now a first throw here in overtime. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
That's it. Brampton Buchanan.
The Ravens on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be 4th down.
It could end in a tie, right?
The Ravens send their punter out now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And out will come the offense as they take over. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Good game.
2 minutes to go here in overtime.
Great.
We'll be back after this. So it'll be first down here after the run. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is out of bounds just a yard or two shy of the 10. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Be smart. The game's going to give me one chance. Let me turn the ball half on too. The game's going to give me one. They'll do anything crazy, bro.
Second down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13. Now a handoff here to his running back. And that is what you call a hit stick. Put down to the ground hard. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
I'm not even going to call it timeout. I want you to run a play and you get a big hit. So, you hit me.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Another timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So that'll move them up 5, make the kick a little easier.
Now, rarely do you get kickers that don't want some yardage closer to the post, right? It's rare, but in this case, they'll definitely take it.
And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the upright.
It's really tough. I mean, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I know I played this play by accident, so that's crazy. I mean, oh, this was a, ooh. I mean, it's, this split, so I figured out. Don't.
Yeah, little fish. I say, Lord, be my savior when it come to getting this paper. People tell me from my haters, just say me and I won't save a
Tyler Wolf. Good game, still.